Hello, hello. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome in. We're back with more Red Dead Redemption tonight. Have to rotate something right there. Alright. And my vest apparently doesn't want to stay buttoned while I sit down with bad posture. How's your night going? Welcome in, Sylvan. Hope everyone's week has been going well. We're back with more Red Dead Redemption, as I said. We're going to do the Marshal missions in Armadillo today. And why doesn't my keyboard want to work? Okay, because things can't go easy. They just can't. You can, if you're just joining us, I'm Ralph. You can find me at any one of these social medias. The TikTok, the Instagram, or the Twitter, or maybe you don't want to type. So there's clickable links right there in the chat for you. But what say we go ahead and get started? Which, by the way, I just found out there's one of the achievements for multiplayer in this is a Lady Gaga reference. Like, wait, can I knock all of these off the wall? No. Oh. By the way, as that. It's a little worse for wear. I need to like steam it and reform the band God damn it. Steam it and reform the band, but this is my like actual cowboy hat. Like it's like bull hide. Like I bought it in Texas. Like actual cowboy hat. So once again, cowboy outfit, all stuff I already owned. Like just my normal outfits. Though it looks like I'm wearing a weird neck brace because my headphones aren't that conducive to wearing a hat.
Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea.
My pleasure, man.
Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of days.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6
What's funny is I wear a
Things have changed.
large brimmed hat normally. I find myself rarely doing the actual like hat tipping.
I don't understand it,
You know,
boy. Honest
where you just kind of grab the band. And...
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! Marshal! I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I've seen me a
that's the
couple of
outfit
them
I need.
rustlers.
No
I
collar on my shirt.
And a couple
Vest
of
that only
Mexicans.
buttons at the very top.
Well, it was a group of poor men rounding up Mr.
Hat
Gulch's
that's a
livestock,
little too
and
small.
none of them look like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
I say that, but this actually doesn't fit great right now because how long my hair is.
Even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marson?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Which, by the way, TikTok has my damn number. I was on there today, and I got served up a video about a guy who does like pistol twirling and cosplay stuff, where he dressed up. He bought a cowboy outfit, and I literally spent like an hour. Oh, they're going the other way. I literally was like an hour into looking on the website where I'm like, I don't have $700 for like an authentic, like cowboy
for all
outfit,
this government
like
interference.
period correct
Believe me,
cowboy
Marshal,
outfit.
neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel mouse city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
I will say it till the cows
All
come
this
home.
manifest destiny hogwash. Taming a
What about
wild
John
west,
Marston makes him
bringing
look like a city boy?
modernization and betterments to the west. It's only made the rich richer and the poor poorer. And it's killed
Like Marshall
the way of
Johnson
life.
is better dressed than Marston.
Ain't gonna help nobody I know.
Look at what they've done to the natives for God knows how many years now. It's hardly like they're gonna suddenly start respecting a man's right to work his land.
That's different. They're savages.
It ain't that different, Jonah.
Jonah is not with the cause.
Are you sure we're the Ballard twins, Eli?
Sure as shooting. I'd know those boys any place.
Are these the same rustlers who've been causing the McFarlands so much trouble?
If you want to avoid a rope around your neck, I'd advise you to stay on 2 feet around that ranch, Marston.
We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards.
Once again, like, while I love the setting, this is a brutal time in history
All right,
for a lot of
leave the
different
horses
kinds of
here and
people.
follow me.
Like, this is not a kind
Let's move up
time
the
of
canyon
history
towards
for
the fort.
people.
Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
Hold left bumper. I love how I'm still in the tutorial. I played for 2 hours,
Let's see how many there are.
and I'm still in
If
the
we can take them
tutorial.
alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears,
Although I do keep finding myself trying to do Red Dead 2 controls. So, like, I'll find myself pull out my gun and then aim real quick to cock it. So that when I actually have to shoot at somebody, it's not, like, aim, cock, fire. Whereas this one's a lot easier in that regard.
Look out! Rustler guard! Guns down! Come on, Martin. I can't take you on. You boys take the left fork. I'm going this way. Marston, you can tag along with me or join the deputies.
I'll stick with Marshall Johnson.
Stop
I am-
falling behind! We gotta push forward!
Once again, I am ahead of you for the most part. Like,
Come on then, Marston. Just make sure you don't slow me down. Hellfire!
hailfire. Like, I love the random, like, shit people yell in this game.
There's a couple of the rat bastards. Show me what you got.
Got him right in the dome. I'm gonna melee this guy with my gun.
All right, come on, Marston.
That's my favorite thing about this game.
Damn you.
If you run up and just fire,
Deputies are making progress.
Just drop the gun! It ain't worth it!
Look out! Here's some more.
like, where are they?
You scared like a long-tailed cat. Come on, give them hell. See one up. There's one
Like, you just run up, put it right underneath their shin, and fire.
back in. Blast him, boy.
Once again,
You're the
Sheriff,
victim,
I am well
the
ahead of
spoil.
you. Or Marshall.
Tell the Ballards to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. Nice shot.
Like, the only thing they're missing in this is the considerable amount of smoke when you fire. Because this is,
Run off home!
I believe this game takes place in like 1910, 1911, thereabouts. It should all be, like, black powder still. So there should be giant plumes of smoke every time somebody fires. But I can see why they didn't add that. Oh, I should probably get with the others. I actually think it would
Keep
look
your
really
eyes open.
cool.
I saw a couple of snipers across the way. God
Yeah.
damn it! Take out those snipers, boy. Put down your
the
guns
snipers are
and
like a
surrender.
legit threat. I don't know where the other one is.
Come on, let's get these sons of bitches.
Where's the other guy? Where is he? I can't see him.
There's one of them. like the deputies could use a hand.
It's just me and you, partner!
Come on. Which, I don't use it often, but there is like Deadeye I could be using.
I'm getting the hang of this!
Damn fine shooting, boys. Come on, let's regroup.
Like this is one of those games that's a lot of, like, the gunplay is very satisfying. It's not complex, though. And I don't think it needed to be more complex.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards
Stealthy as I can. I have a bright gold gun. The epitome of stealth.
Fire at will, boys. Try to keep them cannons high.
I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air.
Oh, we just go.
Oh my good God!
Hey! Is that you or me?
Your wrestling days are over.
Once again, I'm just kind of YOLO.
How'd that one get through?
Hold on a second, Marshal. I need what's in their pockets.
I'll kill the hell out of you!
Oh, wait. The shit that blows up. I assaulted Marshal Johnson, apparently. Friendly fire apparently will not be tolerated.
Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making a run for it.
I do dislike that it won't let me turn off the golden guns. Because I'd like to not be like, you know, Scaramanga.
Keep up with me, darn it! There's innocent things there. Watch out for the smoky cannons.
You better surrender. You hear? My God.
This way!
Ain't no need to die, friend! What the fuck?
Oh, I shot his hat off.
What's that?
Hold on, I need to let my red jam go away from my screen. Oh no.
We've come for Mr. Gulch's cattle!
There's a lock on when you
Put
aim.
that feller to bed!
That's why I'm like quick aiming like a lot.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
You got him good! Are you kidding me?
I thought Jonah was shooting me for a minute.
This way!
Come here, buddy. Come here.
Fully loaded! Give it up now!
Go to sleep.
Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
You're making a big mistake,
Yeah, one or two.
friend.
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Right? It's kind of brutal. That's why I love using the guns as a melee weapon in this. You just gotta run.
with our lives.
You just gotta run up and like.
safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens.
Speaking
He's
of
missing.
scum,
Who?
Mr. Wes
Oh, let's
Dickens, the
mispronounce that
comics
one.
merchant.
That would've
He was
been
due in
rough.
town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman. Khan's housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think
That's
you're being
about
a little
accurate.
unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk
That's
are
something that
really missing him.
fascinates me about
Hear
this
that,
time
Marston?
period. The
We just
prevalence of
butchered a
snake
gang of
oil.
thieves, and the town is up in arms
And how
about a
all that
missing
worked.
snake oil merchant.
Like,
I
there's
am
something
so
about it
glad
I
to be
find
serving
just
such a
incredibly
wise and
interesting.
respectable people. Come on, Eli.
I mean, I haven't even seen a prostitute in this one yet. Like, oh god damn it! I'm used to every other like third-person game where you tap in the left stick to run, but because this was a game made, 2010, it does not have that feature. I wish I could stomp on a box and it opens and gives me treasure. Like that looks like it'd be very useful. I mean, thank you. I actually, like I said, I wanted to do... Constantly hitting the wrong... Oh. Ah, you and Sylvan got me with the yellow. Welcome in, Jagboo, by the way. Constantly hitting the wrong buttons in Last of Us 2 because they're different from 8. It is incredibly difficult once you, like, get really used to a button, like a button set, where you're just like, I don't know. I gotta tap left stick to run, right? Nope, that's sneak. Now I gotta find my way out of this goddamn basin. I've been playing this game for a long time. Like, I like this game. I like it a lot. How is it I still cannot get out of this basin without getting lost at least once? Like this goddamn basin. Every time. And watch, I'm actually going to get out of it fairly easily now. But if I try to get out of it without using the map, like actually making a route, I will get lost in here. And the worst part is you can't even, like, set up a camp in here, like, fast travel your way out, because it's considered a gang hideout. So you actually have to escape it to fast travel. I mean, we're not fast. Yeah, the weather does some stuff. To be fair, like, the vistas and, like, views and all this look really nice throughout this game. And I'm playing this on Xbox One with the backwards compatibility from 360, and it holds up really nicely. Hello, fellow horse. I actually need to be up on top of there. Alright, come on, horse. We're climbing this hill. Nope? Okay. Which, by the way, y'all, we still haven't named the horse. This is pretty much going to be my horse the entire game, because it's a really good horse and you get it fairly early. So I need horse names. We can brainstorm those at our oh, it's behind me. I'm stupid. That's how that works.
Let's go.
No. Okay, that worked out well. Grinded my horse down the side of that mountain. Or cliff or gorge. We don't have features like this in like New Jersey, so I don't actually know what they're called. Because I've never, like, been on a bit of land that looks like this. But we're gonna hop off here and take a look for the missing son of that lady we met last time. I don't think it boded well for her. Yeah, mountainous is a good way to call it. It's like desert mountains. So, this is the first part of American Appetites. So, it's a Rockstar game. So they don't really tell you, like, directly, like, hey, this is Texas. We're in what's called New Austin, and that's Mexico. So I assume all of this up here is supposed to be, like, Texas and West Texas. And this is supposed to be, like, northern a bit, so, like, maybe Oklahoma? Like, the best I can tell, though, is, like, around there. Because it's kind of hard to, like, say for sure, because it's fictitious locations. And if we're being really crucial, if I'm using Red Dead 2's map, further east this way is Louisiana. Or Lemoyne, as they call it, where Saint Denis, which is their version of New Orleans, is. Which looks a lot like New Orleans, to be fair. They kind of nailed the look of that. Like, that's neat, like, seeing a game set in a city I've been in. So, like, you kind of have, like, oh, okay, yeah, that's what the construction looks like. Yeah, it's an educated guess. Like, it's not, like, pulling it out of my ass or nothing. That's a different magic trick. We're gonna go get another stranger mission done. Though I'm expecting a feature in 2 to happen that isn't. I don't think I could tell the difference anything between LA and Houston in the South. I mean, you have Arizona, like New Mexico, and all, like, kind of in that general, like, vicinity. Like, those are all, like, fairly specific looking from my understanding. I know particularly, like, Arizona is a very, like, very particular looking place. Like Nevada, even. I guess, like, I'm going a bit further north than, you know, like, specifically LA to Houston. But. And you have all of West Texas at that. It's like, Houston's more in, like, northern central, I would say. Because it's only, like, 2 or 3 hours away from, Austin. Which is, like, dead center of Texas. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I always wanted to visit Arizona. You know, of course, the Cowboy shit. And everybody I know who's gone there says it's really cool. Vague idea of Renaissance rock pillars. Yeah,
Howdy, friend.
I mean, you're not
lived
exactly
down here.
wrong from my
Whoa.
understanding.
Now you can't
I mean, the
rob
furthest
place now,
west
can
I've
you?
ever been is
Now
Dallas,
get-
Fort Worth.
Friendly old bastard, ain't you?
I don't need me no friends, friend.
We all need friends, old-timer.
So this NPC is
Die alone, but we live among men.
voice acted by somebody who wound up playing a major character in the second game. They're different characters.
You know, I was...
So it's so funny to
interested in
hear
moving
his
out
voice
this way with my
associated with a
family.
different character.
Would you be willing to sell me a parcel of land? We wouldn't even have to speak or nothing.
Land's too dry for farming. Bandits run all the
Yeah,
cattle off.
land
Why do you
looked
want
real
this
dry.
land?
I guess I just like the scenery.
Real dry land here.
Well, I don't know. Maybe for $200 I could give you the deed of this land, find myself a place up in Blackwater. Although I never could stand the people down there. No, sir.
Then why are you moving there, my guy? Pay for the deed or take it by force. So a lot of things in this game will give you this choice of like doing something the high or low honor way. I like playing this game as high
Here you go
honor,
then, partner. Good luck
so that's
out
how
here.
we'll be playing it. But that doesn't mean we won't be doing some low honor shit again. Okay, why are you like trying to exit via gunpoint, dude? Do good, do bad. Pretty much. So because I bought this, even though it's not actually like a camp, I can like save my game and change my clothing and all that here. Well, we have the deed to this now. We didn't have to kill the guy. Come on. We could have. That was an option. But you actually get the money back if you don't kill the guy. Excuse me, I'm just gonna squeeze right through there. So the game has an honor system, which isn't like Red Dead 2 where I can't just bring it up, but like, you have honor, you have fame, so the world will react to you accordingly. We'll head on to the next mission. This game's also 1,000,000 hours long, so it's gonna be a lot of me going mission to mission to mission. Well, this one isn't 1,000,000 hours long, but it's not short. That's also why, for the time being, these streams are going to be 2 hours instead of 1. Cool. Enjoy your, I love that you use the term dark for it. That's a great term. Enjoy your food and your, smoke. Although, I'm used to having a far better bonded horse who, you know, like has more stamina than a minute. Oh, yeah, no, so the bloody femur and shoe that I found, the horse is trying their best. I mean, I get that, but I need more than their best. Oh no, wolves. No. But that's only the first part of the story. We actually have to wait a little while for the next part of that to show up. Shoot again, John. Okay, so this is what I was talking about yesterday with random radiant events can happen.
What can I say, partner?
And sometimes you stumble upon them and before you realize what's going on, you're being shot at and you almost die. Or like yesterday, I didn't die. But if you interact with these events, you can end up with some loot. I did have to burn all of my dead eye to do it though. But like I was saying, the Lost Son story is called American Appetites, and we'll be interacting with the next part of that later. And now I'm going to take these horses' skin. And giant skinless horse. So these are just like, the horse meat and the horse skin is, very much like just like a thing you can sell in a store. The hunting is by and large like just stuff you can sell, or like there's no food mechanic in this really. So like it's money. And if you find an already dead horse, waste not one. Unfortunately though, if you do the skinning and like flower picking in this game, you will see that cutscene of him cutting up the thing and hear that voice line, "Ooh, what have you been eating?" So many times you'll hear it in your sleep. Like, you hear that so many times. Oh, fuck, I hate this mission. So this mission combines two things I can't stand.
Excuse me.
Timed
Excuse
missions.
me, sir. You need help?
Let me complete it at my own pace, Rockstar.
Mister, you alive?
Or three things, I guess.
Fuck, God damn it.
Timed missions.
Heavens.
Excuse me?
I
Carriages.
said, no,
Driving
I'm not
carriages
okay.
and
Do I
wagons
look
in
like
this.
I'm okay?
And the second one, too.
You look
Sucks.
pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
And Nigel West Dickens.
Move
Can't
up,
stand
mister.
this motherfucker.
Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
Yeah, they're not
St.
great.
Peter, open up
I don't
the
like having a
pearly
time
gates.
limit on a mission.
I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
He has no visible injuries. Why is John being so nice to this old man?
a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You're not, though.
You better take the reins.
This is the
I don't
snake
think
oil
I'm
salesman
strong
that was
enough.
being talked about a moment ago.
I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
This is Nigel West Dickhead, snake oil salesman.
Head for Armadillo, friend.
Yep. So now I get to drive this shitty-ass cars. Oh, shit.
What is your name, friend?
Welcome in, Raiders.
Oh, good God.
A dino and a whale.
Down into the
Good
fire.
name.
Excuse me.
How many
Welcome
outlaws
in.
can a man encounter in one
How are
day?
you?
You must have me mistaken with somebody
Thank you
else,
for the
friend.
raid.
The Pollard twins.
I'm Ralph.
Boston gang. I know who you are.
We're currently playing some Red
Finish me
Dead.
off.
Oh my god, those emotes are adorable. I've lost the
Son
road.
of God,
Oh,
stick
Lord.
to the road.
Welcome, Raiders. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna pause this real quick to welcome in the Raiders, because timed mission. Well, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. I'm sticking them up. I'm complying. Let me give you a quick shout out. What were y'all streaming today? Oh, TFU.
Yeah. Come on, Crab. Take him out. Crab, take him out. Oh my god.
Oh, you were playing like a difficult game.
Dude, if I can kill him... Hold on. I want to kill him using the crab. This would be great if I could. Why am I on fire? If
I don't
can use the
recognize
crab
the
to kill
name,
him...
but it looks very Dark Souls. I assume it's some sort of
Leslie?
like mod
Not
or
even
something
sneezing,
built off of that system. Those games are always hard.
Crab only run. Yeah, dude, right here. Right
Oh
here,
yeah,
watch
no,
this.
I realized the clip in
Saw
the...
here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry.
Should probably pick up that item.
That's my bad, because I realized the clip isn't current.
I'm
I realized it right before you sent that message. That's my bad. Okay.
What?
It's a martial arts game. Oh, cool. Like a, like fighting, or like a beat 'em up, like a Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter kind of martial arts, or like a
Wait,
Shenmue
what?
kind of, Shenmue, rather, kind of one. Oh, shit. Thank you for the gifted sub. It's a beat 'em up with roguelike elements. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds real cool. But thank you so much for the gifted sub. Oh my. I appreciate the hell out of that. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, the salute. Thank you, Deck Jr., for the gifted sub. I salute you. And, oh man, my hair looks terrible after sitting in the hat. But, thank you all for coming in. We're currently trying to, oh lord, drive this coach with no luck. Nigel West Dickens gonna die. Oh. That would help. Thank you, Jagbu. Whoops. Where's the other dude? Come on.
I wouldn't put that gun away just yet, sir.
Why are so many dudes shooting at me when they're trying to kill you?
Straight.
Okay.
My slippers, please.
Oh, he's dead. We ain't making it, y'all.
Make sure you're
No. I've played this many times. This is the first time playing it on stream, so I don't get to be all slow and methodical with my approach to it.
Faster, John! Faster!
I mean, oh, he's dead. We ain't making it. He done. He gone.
I knew they wouldn't follow us into the Marshall territory.
Oh, damn it. So that could have gone better. I mean, I deal with bad hair all the time. I'm doing the Xbox 360 version through the Xbox One. I was hoping to. We were so close. The problem is, like, this thing handles like a boat. Like, it's not great.
What the hell happened to you?
But yeah, I mean, this thing looks phenomenal for a 10-year-old game. And I have it on PS3 as well, and I actually, when I got it for 360, because a buddy of mine gave it, I actually did a little side-by-side comparison. Oh, of course. I am currently in my personal time working on a 100% run of Red Dead 2. I'm on about my 4th or 5th playthrough of it. And, we're getting a lot. Okay. Hey, it cleared up at least with the rain. We got that going for us.
Doctor, I knew you'd come. What?
Blew my mind picking up every individual Oh yeah.
Delirious and playing dumb,
Like
friend.
the finding stuff, like having to do like the points of interest and all, has been the most fun because they're all very interesting to find. Who would have thought a point of interest being interesting?
Not too fast, sir. I beg you.
Well, now we're not moving at all.
Alan, don't stop. I'm begging you.
Wasn't deliberate. I did not deliberately stop. But yeah, doing all of that, like, I'm stuck right now on the domino challenge for the gambler tree, where I have to win 3 consecutive games of dominoes. And, ooh, howdy, is that hard to do in the late game. Like, in early game, it's probably way easier. But once I got to, like, the epilogue, and certain things, or actually chapter 6, and certain things were no longer available to me.
This is it. You're gonna make it.
Oh, thank Christ. I made it. I don't have to deal with this mission anymore.
Armadillo, we made it safe. You'll be happy to know.
Like, once you get to chapter 6, you
You're
lose certain
a gentleman
things.
and
I'm being
true
very
man of
specifically
honor.
cagey about spoilers on it.
Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the
But
civility.
you,
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts.
dominoes becomes way harder as a result.
Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If
Because
not,
now you have to play, like, the
I'll be your
special
man
dominoes.
Let's get
Which
you
I'm
fixed
already
up
not
first.
a big fan
Then
of
we'll decide what
gambling
you're my
mini
man
games.
for.
Like, I don't want to play poker in a video game. I don't want to play dominoes or blackjack or liar's dice. So, like, I wind up, like, very bored by doing those. But aside from the last horse one, it's, I'm worried they're going to be very difficult. Alright. We're going to we're going to go drop off this water deed for that land I bought. Because Nigel's wounds will take some time to heal. Where are you going? I'm right here.
partner.
I beg your pardon.
Ooh, and the second We'll come back to Armadillo in a second. Yes, the town's name is Armadillo. It's dumb. But this is one of those games, like, holds up pretty well, all things considered. There we go. But, like, the landscape looks real good. The skybox looks great.
Those fellas had it coming to them.
Oh, by the way, that was a rival gang. I didn't just... I didn't just randomly just start shooting at people. That was the Ballard Twins gang. But yeah, no, like, everything in this looks so good, and I played it on the PS3 and, like, switched back and forth. This one looks way better. I don't know what voodoo they're doing. So anyway, I started blasting. Where the hell did my horse go? There you are. Come on.
Let's go.
We gotta go see a man about a water deed. But this one, I don't know what upscaling they're doing, or like... By the way, I think this is the dude they were dragging behind them. Hauling ass away. Yeah. Yeah, I got the Game of the Year edition, I think. The box is not readily available, so I can't tell for sure. Yeah, this has Undead Nightmare. Which, Undead Nightmare is a great DLC.
Yeah.
Highly recommend it, because you can also buy that standalone.
Come on.
Which actually, I played Undead Nightmare before I played this. Because when I first got a PS3 years and years ago, my first one was actually in a pack of games.
Yep.
There it is.
I hear about it. All right.
So,
Good of you to put your own money
not to
up
be
for
the devil's advocate on it,
There you go. There's a little something extra in there for you.
I grab actual water for
Always
the
best when
hydrate.
these
Thank you, though.
transactions go
Thank you for the
smooth.
hydrate.
Particularly when you can make more money
If I
out
can
of
figure out how to open my water bottle.
Good luck with the property, McAllister.
Oh, yeah.
So we made $20 off of that. But these go for like, I want to say like 10 to 20 bucks on eBay for the 360 version, in decent shape. So like, if you have an Xbox One or whatever the newer version of Xbox is, the Series X or Series S, you can get this game dirt cheap and it's backwards compatible. And it's actually like a really good way to play this. Okay, yeah. So all you gotta do is find the game. And they made a ton of these, so you can find them at like secondhand stores fairly easy. Like, definitely recommend it. Like, it's very worthwhile to pick this up. Ah. Yeah, that could be a hurdle. I know, there have been plenty of times I've been like, do I own this?
Let's go.
And then looking through a box like 6 months later, oh, I do own this game. Actually, very recently, it's at the bottom of the pile, so I'm not gonna grab it, but actually just recently found my copy of Max Payne 2 for PC. I keep hitting the wrong hitch button. I want to talk to this dude first, so I'm gonna circumvent that.
She's gone.
Uh-oh. Another
Who is?
missing person, it sounds like.
My wife, she's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock, and they got her. The stories are true.
What stories?
What'd the police do about it?
Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Beryl ain't strong, but she's a good girl.
I'll see what I can do.
Not his wife. Go helping. I'll help. I'll go look and see. You know, it ain't time, so he'll get his turn. Oh, never mind. I guess I'll go look because it took away the marshal thing. No, he's top of the list. I mean, judging by where she is, I don't hold out a lot of hope. You know, didn't work out great for the last person we went looking for out here. It's almost as though someone or something is taking people out in these hills. Barely leaving a trace, I'd even say. Which, by the way, the stranger missions in this, I think are actually some of the best things in this game. We already had our first run-in with a character who may be the devil. He may be God. We don't know yet. I need to go left.
Whoa there.
Go on, up the hill. But yeah, like, the stranger missions in this are all fairly interesting and, like, super varied. They dip into... Okay, go around the cactus horse. They dip into, like, the weird Western genre, which I'm a huge fan of, because I am, in fact, weird. Crazy, because that can happen today in 2022 with all the tech available. You imagine how things were at that time. This game takes place roughly 1910, 1911, thereabout. But yeah, your point still holds true. It was over 100 years ago still. I don't think his wife is doing great. She also wore men's shoes. And a men's hat. I mean, very progressive of her. That was not really a popular thing in the day. But that mystery is solved. I do dislike how you don't have any resolution with the people who ask you to go find their loved one. Like, you don't go back and report to them. It's just like, well, next person, I guess. But yeah, no, like... Oh, you missed it. Oh, no. It was a woman's hand and, like, arm, a pool of blood, a men's hat, and a, men's shoe. So I don't think she's doing great. Ooh, I can go sit around the fire with some random people out in the wilderness. No bad can come of this.
You ever thought of the possible implications of these new fly machines? I mean, you think
no, you don't. You don't ever get any real closure on, like, the people who ask you.
They are going to be used by the federal government
Safe,
to monitor
no worry.
and bend us to their will. Don't that beat all? Second I see
the kind lie. My favorite one.
I'm going to live in a cave, I am.
Hell, ain't that something?
It's nice to have some intelligent discourse.
So, these are two things.
That one changes every time you tell it, partner.
Bye.
So when you find campsites out in the wild, they're one of two things. They're either clues about, like, hidden treasure or something to find, or they're just a fun little person telling a campfire story. Like, they were talking about flying machines. I think that's neat. That's neat little world building this game does. Alright, I'm going to actually hit the right button to hitch my horse. Because I keep hitting Y, because that's what it is in 2. Alright, let's see what Marshall Johnson wants.
Since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
Not particularly.
Listen, son,
Shame.
I know you got a mission.
That's how I walk into a room, too.
Why? What's happening?
We work in the AM. Well, thank you for coming out. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for the raid. I appreciate it so much.
Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
I hope
killed the men,
hope you're wandering again and all.
And raped the women.
Thank you for coming in.
And got their throats slit.
And have a good night. I hope you have a good day at work and enjoy your weekend.
We got a posse gathering up near Ridgewood.
It's a great name, a dino and a whale, or a dino and whale. It's a great name.
Thank you, John Marston. It's gonna be a bloody job.
Huh. I don't think I know any other kind, sir.
Unfortunately, I didn't hear. I didn't hear a word they said. I actually love this. That's one of
Hey, wait
Nigel
up.
West Dickens' tonics. So Jonah, like, gives himself a little buff before they go, Jesus Christ,
All right,
Jonah,
boys,
I'm saying
let's
good
move
things
out.
about you.
Marston, I hear you caught up with Mr. West Dickens.
I did. For a man who claims to have found
But he
a
gives
remedy
himself
to
a little,
all
like,
ailments,
pre-battle
he was in
buff
pretty bad
with
shape.
the elixir, or
His
the
tonic has helped
tonic.
a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough
He's a
from
fool,
the East. The result
but,
of years of
like,
research.
you know,
If only it could cure
I think
him
that's a
of
cute
his
moment.
diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
I like how John
Certainly a
immediately has the
character,
measure of
West
Nigel West Dickens.
I can't understand a goddamn word he said.
A more flannel-mouthed bunco artist I've never met.
Look at them vultures circling up ahead.
I see him. Marston, you and Eli go check it out.
Oh, sure, I'll go look, I guess.
Yeah.
I ain't even a deputy. I'm just a random dude that the government sent to do some shit. Oh, I can't be sure, but I think they're dead. And they're the worst kind of dead. Dead to the point where I can't loot their bodies.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal. Man, this don't look too good.
No, it don't look great.
Somebody was so busy killing people they went and dropped their gun.
Ooh, I got a new gun. I didn't even see that. I can't wait to shoot somebody with my new gun.
Keep following this road.
The good old days. When if you found a corpse, whatever was on it was yours.
A bunch of weak men. A pack of cowards is the most dangerous kind.
Some men is just born plain evil.
I think it's this land that makes the men.
That
Much
deer's
as the
trying
other
to
way
ride in
around.
formation
Men are
with us.
born, and then they're formed. At least that's how I see it.
Who could have done such a thing?
Any number of people. Especially
I
now the
mean,
word's out we're cleaning
could have been
up the
coyotes.
county.
We don't know it
Between
wasn't
the boys
coyotes.
and the rustlers, we've been spilling a lot of blood. The man gets more evil when he's running scared.
I still think it might have been coyotes.
God damn it. Come on, let's take a look.
Dibs on any valuables they have. Jenny, I'll be back to deal with you later. That's another stranger quest. That lady, like, just chilling in the desert.
Man, more
But I
dead
think it's
bodies.
funny that she's there.
The fire's
doing
still
that.
smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
Apparently, one of the reasons this game never came to PC, and I'm inclined to believe it, is because the code is a mess. Apparently, the code to put this game
Sons
together
of bitch!
is just a complete and total nightmare.
Marston.
Yeah, but not
Which
like
would also
that.
explain why it has
wasn't
a
our
good
way.
number of
At least it
glitches.
wasn't my way.
Killing and thieving's never right, boy. No matter how you dress it up. Place looks deserted. Where is everyone? All right, boys. Let's have a look around.
Well,
Shed's
there's a
clear,
whole bunch of
Marshal.
blood in the shed. So, that's not a good thing. Let's go look in the outhouse. Maybe they're taking a dump. More blood by the outhouse.
No one here.
There's the jankiest kick. Join Marshall Johnson at the barn. Oh, my allergies. My poor allergies.
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Break that door down. The rest of you, get your guns ready.
I thought Jonah was gonna walk right across me shooting. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please don't shoot me. Some bandits came by and took us hostage. They're holed up in the farmhouse. Some of my family is being kept hostage
So,
inside.
That didn't go well for them.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
Come on.
Guys, then move.
Ah, yes. Time for my favorite game, using a rifle as a melee weapon. Oh, nope, dead. I cowboyed a little too hard.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and
I should probably, like,
sons of bitches.
do things like use cover, like, you know, shoot people. I cowboyed a little too hard. So, I don't actually know if it's a term other people use, but I've referred to, when you play in a video game, and you just kind of run in and, like, YOLO it, I always refer to that as cowboy. That dude's running around like a chicken with his head cut off. That dude just had me dead to rights and didn't do shit about it. But yeah, like, I always refer to, like, when you just kind of run in a video game and, like, YOLO it, I refer to that as cowboying. I don't know if that's a term other people use. Ooh, open armoire. I'm going to rob these people while we're here. Like a good guy. Or I guess like a cop. Hey. Can I, like, start her out of the way? Or I can just miss it entirely a bunch of times. There's another dude down here. So, one thing I really miss from Red Dead 2 that isn't in this is you can't fan your hammer. Fanning your hammer was when you, like,
Ain't you a pretty little thing?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Shoot a single
waiting
action
for you in
gun
the shed out back.
via
Make a
the
run for it
hammer,
when it's
not
clear.
like the trigger.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, one of those. You can't do it in this, so you have no, like, rapid fire function, which I miss.
You got anything interesting, friend?
I knew there was a dude out here who's corpse I can pilfer. I yeet a little too much. And now I got a ha. Anybody in here? There's like a... I think at this point I'm more concerned with robbing these people than I am helping. Which I think I'm actually going to have to do a Deadeye section in a second.
Who's out there?
Don't worry, man, I'll save you.
As soon as it looks clear.
They did unspeakable things to me.
Oh, Lord. Oh, they have a phone?
Looks all clear, fellas. Let's check up on the farmers.
And a bat. They have indoor plumbing, y'all. This is a fancy house. Slowly, the game is getting quieter and quieter because my headphone is slipping off my ear. They got water in their toilet.
Some folk tried to escape
And
into the
an
south,
outhouse.
but then some robbers started chasing them down like wild dogs. I thought you were supposed to protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just some man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong
I understand
with this
they're
country?
very upset, but we literally did just save them from
The man that
what
kills the
was
boss of
apparently
that bunch
20 bandits
gets $50.
trapped in their home.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives, people's homes.
Let's go! Get on your horse, boy!
Johnny ain't even getting a paycheck for this. He's just like, I need help.
Let's go.
I'm dealing with an outlaw. But I gotta do a bunch of work for you first.
Do you think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
What? Williamson's men?
Maybe. All this sure looks like their handiwork.
Makes sense if they took this road.
Come on, Marshal. This might be our chance.
What's your beef with Williamson anyway, Marston?
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
What the hell you talking about?
I feel like it'd be hard to talk while riding a horse this fast.
Why does that involve
Like, hoof beats are
We
loud.
used to run in a gang together. It was
But,
once
like,
like family.
If this is how you treat your family,
If you're, like,
I'd
trotting along,
hate to see what you do to your enemies.
That was a lifetime ago.
A lot of this game's
Bear in
exposition
mind,
is told
he's
in
left
this
me for
exact
dead the
manner.
last 2 times I've seen him. I'm about fixed.
That somebody on the cliff?
You just walk away now, John.
Bill
I
Williamson.
didn't kill you before, but I sure as
So there's a
shit will
popular
now.
fan theory
Get yourself down here, Bill.
about Bill Williamson.
You know you ain't man enough to stop me.
Marion William.
You know I don't want to kill you, but I will.
You
Bill's
always
first
did
name is
have a
Marion.
high opinion of
His name
yourself,
isn't
John.
William Williamson.
Dutch always said you were an arrogant son of a bitch.
Like,
I guess he was about right.
there's a fan theory that Bill was actually, like, closet
Get 'em,
gay.
boys!
But the problem is, in
Everybody, take
1910,
cover.
probably less so.
In that shed!
But in, like, the 1890s and all, cowboys were gay as shit. I don't want the pistol, I want my rifle.
You ready, boys? Here they come.
Stop forcing the pistol on me.
It's not for them.
Oh, I
they
shot
ain't gonna retreat.
Oh no, I shot that horse.
Damn you.
The Cowboys. That dude's making no effort to get to that cover quickly.
Tell Bill he's a dead man.
Look her head out again. I dare you. You shouldn't have listened to me. I did not have your best
Damn it,
interest.
there's 4 of them. It's us or them. They ain't gonna retreat.
I also was listening to a panel with the actor who played Bill. And he has a lot of very, like,
It's you or me, friend.
like very deep kind of, like, thoughtful
Next
opinions
time,
on the
you fools should
characterization,
run away.
which is interesting.
Hey,
Because I feel like Bill
look what I
didn't
got
get a
here.
ton of characterization.
There's something makes you still breathing. Come here, boy. Come on, Bessie.
These guys put the cover is literally me when I'm playing any shooting game.
Normandy.
And that first dude though, like he must have got
Nice
clipped
seeing
or
you,
something,
buddy.
like in the leg
Sure helped, John.
when we were shooting at them
Norman here is
initially.
gonna help us
He
get
like
the bill.
walked to
Ain't
cover,
you,
like it was
Norman?
no big deal.
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
Fuck you!
Hog time.
Sure, language.
Let's get him to jail.
I also like that this game, like, kind of suggests that like this is pre-handcuffs. They won't shoot me while I walk to this cover. That would be ungentlemanly. Little does he know, I definitely will. Which, my honor is, like, going up pretty quickly. By not being a horrible person. Although, this game doesn't do it. Onerous.
Lie still.
Being onerous, though, reduces the price of things in shops. And I'm becoming more famous. Town folk are talking to me. Or talking about me. Yeah, it's real weird. I didn't know that was how that worked. Excuse me while I skin these horses and talk about how good of a person I am.
Oh, what were you eating?
What have you been eating? Got a problem, dude? I mean, I feel like that's a lot of, like, horse left over. Don't mind me, just skinning these horses out in this field surrounded by corpses. Like you do. Meanwhile, my horse is just like, be cool. I don't want to get on his bad side. Ooh. We got the third American Appetites mission. You know, I would mind my business if I saw that. True.
There's some errant wrongdoers down the way seem to have eluded us.
So there's another random mission you can get. You just have to capture the 2 fleeing criminals for the lawman.
Hey, come on.
Which once again, I forgot what button does what. Even though it's displayed on the screen. Speaking of minding my own business. I don't know where this dude thinks he's running to. Like, I'm on a horse. He's not gonna outrun me.
Come on.
I'm busy chasing down outlaws. I can't read. Okay, now, don't cut him free. Pick him up. So this is the easiest way I found to do this, which is grab the one that's real close, hog tie him, and leave him there, and then to go get the other one. Because that guy's real close. We can go put victim on horse.
This will all be over soon.
Oh, I imagine it would be terrible.
Come on.
Like, the person who did it clearly knows what they're doing. But I imagine it would suck because, like, you wrap them up around the legs, and then they fall on their face while being tied up. God damn it, horse. We need a name for this horse so when I curse it out, I have something to curse at.
Didn't want to waste a bullet on this one.
Yet, also, technically, you can... Oh my god, an armadillo. I thought that armadillo was the dude I was going to go pick up. You could also just shoot these dudes, and the cop will reward you for that, too. Oh, 100%. Nobody is clean. Everyone smells like sweat. Like, nobody smells good in pre-1940, maybe. And even then, it's kind of iffy. That's more dependent on what part of the country you're in. But we've delivered these 2 fellas to the sheriff.
This fella's seen the error of his way.
And I'm sure he's going to rightfully take them into custody.
Now get gone. Guess you owe me one.
You get paid more and you get better honor. I think if you only get paid like 20 if you kill them. Sure. No, just for that? I'm taking your horse's skin. So yeah. He'll also just run into the desert. Like, town's the other direction.
This is nasty.
He could very... Somebody did not like that they just saw me skinning this horse. And I don't think my horse liked it much either. But yeah, you can get a bunch of goodies off of, you know, all of this. But these guys broke out of the prison thing and ran away and winged... Where the hell's my horse? Get back here. I'm going to do the same to you. Oh, I almost forgot to loot these guys.
All right, let's see.
Then he scampered off. Yep. Scampered to... Didn't skin my horse. Which I've heard tell that there is a glitch to where if you get your horse on top of a dead horse and you hit skin, you can accidentally skin your horse. And it's still alive. But I've never actually seen it, so I don't know if it's a real glitch or not. I don't want to try it because I have a very good horse.
Let's go. Go.
And I don't want to, like... So, there's the DLC we were talking about earlier for this called Undead Nightmare. Is this game but with zombies? Like it becomes a zombie game. You can actually get the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, like death, famine, war, and pestilence.
Whoa there.
To be fair, it works really well.
If you don't mind.
Pardon me, I have to talk to this crying woman real quick. I can sense her crying from miles away.
You okay, lady?
My husband's missing. These bastards won't do anything.
But no, like,
But he's a good
Undead
man.
Nightmare works
He
really
don't drink,
well,
nor lay with
and it
whores.
has a bunch of
And he's been
like
missing
different
for
types
3
of
days.
zombies. It gives you far less
Let me guess.
ammo.
You went missing up in the hills?
The mission structure changes a good bit,
How did you know,
but there's a
mister?
bunch of cryptoids in it.
Yes.
Like you
If
can
I
go
find him,
like
I'll bring him
there's
back to you, but
Bigfoots
people
in
seem
it,
to go
and
missing
a
up there.
chupacabra, and
Oh my God! If he's gone, then what
like
will
you
I
can
do?
get the horse
ain't
death
got
or
much
war
money.
or famine
How
or
would the family
pestilence,
wake again?
and a unicorn.
As I said,
Apparently, I've
I'll
never
do what I
seen a
can.
unicorn, but I've been told there's a unicorn. It has rainbows coming out of its butt. You cannot pet the dog, though. I almost accidentally aimed my gun at the dog because the way you pet the dog in the other game is the same button as aim your gun in this one. Well, let's go look for another doomed soul out in the wilderness. As soon as my horse decides to come back from wherever he's fucked off to.
Let's go.
I believe this is the last American Appetites mission. So this will be the conclusion of the American Appetite.
Yeah.
Just, you know, riding through the desert at night. On a horse with no name. I think it's up here. Yes. Yep, this is the last one.
Please, help me. I've been attacked. Mister,
Mister, someone attacked
some
me.
city fella just attacked me and broke my leg.
What?
He broke my leg. Some city fella. Guy got kind of creepy on me, and then he got violent.
Uh-oh.
When?
Guy got
Just
creepy
now.
and violent.
He ran off that way. Can't have gone too far.
If I find him, I'll bring him back this way.
Thank you, mister.
Oh, I don't like that.
You're all crazy.
I love how they fall when you lasso them. It's almost like they're being tased. Just
Please, I'll do anything.
carry victim. Come on, you're gonna go back because you hurt that dude, and there's no actual justice at this time period. Just weird street justice. You do move at a snail's pace when you're carrying somebody.
This is a nightmare.
No, it's not a nightmare. Stop being dramatic.
Oh my good lord! Please get that man away from me. Hey, fella.
You broke this poor fool's leg, mister.
This maniac tried to eat me. We've got
sorry, what?
cannibals in these here hills. Please help me.
What?
Please. Fella's got to eat now. Fella's got to eat.
I'm sorry, what now?
Save me from this freak, please.
Sir?
Please.
I don't suffer cannibals in these here hills.
I need him more than you now. Off
Sorry
you
about
go,
that, sir. I was not aware you were somebody to go meal. You may go now. So yeah, that's where all those people went. Cannibals. Cannibals in the hills. Let's see now. We have one Bonnie mission, so we're gonna run and do that mission. I think that should be the last Bonnie mission, or second to last. It's towards the end. So we'll get done with those horrible fucking Bonnie missions.
Yeah.
Which, once again, I believe a lot of the music in this game is semi-procedurally generated. Like, there are tracks and like songs that are actual things. Like, didn't stop every time. I couldn't save this full.
What have we got here?
Bourbon. Be right back. Take your time. Just looting some corpses by the moonlight. Ooh, horses to skin. I'm gonna have so many horse skins. So once again, like, you don't need a ton of money in this game, but I do want to grab some weapons in a bit, so we will need a little bit of cash. I really wish, though, this came to the PC, if for no other reason than somebody modding out these, where it was just like instant loot and instant skinning. Like the ability to remove that little cutscene that you have to watch a million times. What are you doing over there? Get on the horse, John. Get on the goddamn horse. Actually, we're gonna fast travel. And actually, that's actually an important thing to pick up for this game, is, you want to pick up the improved campsite. Because the improved campsite will give you a little bit of ammo every time you, like, set up camp. So you end up with, like, a bunch of, like, ammo every time you camp. Not a bunch, it gives you a reasonable amount. But let's talk to Miss Bonnie. The burning. John, I don't want to hear about your burning.
Excuse me, Mr. Marston. Have you seen my father anywhere?
And Bonnie, I really don't want to hear about your father's
He went out this morning to ride the land
burning.
and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know. The ranch hands have been out looking, but so far they found nothing.
Well, come on, let's go look for him.
Thank you, Mr. Marston.
Your father's a
I'm
grown
sure
ass
it's nothing,
man.
but I
You
worry
gotta go
about the old
looking for him. Bad enough I had to, like, herd your
I've
cattle.
got a bad feeling about this. It's not like him to be away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's not as young as he used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Your father can still handle himself just fine, Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
You're probably right.
He is built
I
like an
can't help worrying. He's all I've got.
That is very fair, John.
Don't you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or
I've
foolish
never
choices.
seen a sky with this
And the
many
other one?
stars.
He left for the east and never came back. Must be getting on for 10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty banker in New York, according to his last letter.
He should be here, helping you and your pa.
I don't want his help. He can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on the railway, all dressed up like a sore toe, I fear a little for his soul.
Which these missions where you have to, like, ride with somebody, which is most of them,
Whoa
or just,
there!
like, a destination-less ride, are kind of terrible.
Daddy! What
Oh,
happened?
no.
Nothing nice. Rustlers, I guess. Maybe the Baller twins, that bunch. And you
I have
head
that
back to the
horse's
ranch right
skin.
now. Fetch a wagon.
Yes, sir.
Marston, you watch after her.
I'll do that, sir.
Stay with me. I've got a bad feeling about this. Idiot. What could have happened to those poor men? And their horses were dead, too.
I think we should get back there as soon as we can.
Bonnie,
Who could have done something like that?
I didn't even know there was
The
shit.
boss seemed
What
to
do you
have
think
an
happened?
idea who it was. Let's just do what he says and get the wagon.
I realize I said if there's fake outs all the
Damn
time.
rustlers. I've got a good mind to head over
It's
to
like, oh, I
Frank's
wonder
Basin
what happened to
myself.
them.
I don't think
I
that's
do
a good
it for me.
idea.
Bonnie's
And you're
like, I
no
don't
better.
know.
How many men have you killed?
Do you really want to know?
It's disgusting.
I
You
mean,
never met the men I killed.
I heard the way you talk about that gang you were in. Like there
canonically,
was some
John
twisted
Marsden has killed
morality
more
to
people
what
than
you
Malaria.
did.
We all have a code. Only some of us don't
The
realize.
outlaw with the code? How wonderfully romantic. The reluctant murderer, the noble criminal. There's nothing more depressing than a man who's found a way
Bonnie's
to think
really
the
just
bad
taking it
into
out
good.
on John here.
Look, Mr. Marston, the barn is on fire.
I'm sorry, I'm a no-good outlaw. Why do I give a shit if your barn's on fire? That seems like it's offered not a no-good outlaw. Bonnie.
It's getting worse. Los caballos!
There's no way in through the front.
Who's
We
just
have to find another way to
casually
get in there.
trying to climb just casually trying to axe the front door open. So here's the parkour section of Red Dead 2, or Red Dead Redemption.
This ain't working!
Where you have to parkour. Nope. Okay, John.
We gotta get to the horse. Come on!
Who knew this cowboy adventure
On!
would become a platformer? Bonnie was talking a lot of shit, and her barn caught fire. I'm not saying the two things are related, but her barn caught
Get them
fire.
horses out!
Yeah, no, take your time climbing up there, John. Ain't like the barn's on fire. Let's hit the wrong button. Just slide down the ladder. Oh, I think this is intentional.
Well done! Now let's save the horses!
Oh, come on, Bonnie. There's not that much smoke.
Get that horse back! Get him
All right, time to slap some horse ass. Get out of here. Well, shit. Well, horse, looks like you and I are dying in this barn.
Come on.
Or I could just easily jump over it with, you know, the power of force. Oh my god, how much further into this fucking thing do you need me to take this horse? John's looking around like, anybody looking? Fuck them.
You sure know how to handle yourself. Thanks, Marston.
Yes, John, thanks. You saved the ranch.
If you'll excuse me, I've got chores to attend to. Hey, hold on a second over there.
Sincerely, John. Thank you.
Amos is a little weird.
Did all I could, Miss McFarland. Sorry about all the damage. That gang seems to really want you out of here.
Yeah, well, my father fought Indians. I scarcely think we're gonna be frightened by some white trash.
White trash can be pretty frightening.
Well, they don't frighten me.
White trash is pretty terrifying.
Good.
John, my
One of my
family
favorite
owes
things
you
my dad
a
ever
great
had.
debt.
But that was a motorcycle rider.
You saved my life.
Exactly as you would
All I
picture
ask
one.
you is this.
Big 6 foot
If
by
I get
6
back
foot fella
home and
covered in
the farm
tattoos.
started back up, you'll sell me some cattle.
He had a little
For a good
skull
business
cap
with
helmet.
Of course.
And he had a
Mr.
bunch of
Marston.
stickers on him.
It'd be my
And
pleasure.
the sticker he had up front, he always referred to as just
Well,
a very honest sticker, was
you get some
tattooed white
rest.
trash.
I've got to go
And
see
it's
how
like,
my
well,
father's bearing up.
If you know you are, you know you are, I guess. I am Oh, 75 famous and 150 honorable. I can start committing crimes now. I mean, like, it was a sticker, so like that's a reasonable, attainable goal. Like if I remember next time I stream, I'll grab the helmet and because I have it around here somewhere. I'll grab the helmet and show it off, or I'll post a picture of it at the very least. But just white, like a black rectangular sticker with a white oval and black lettering, just tattooed white trash. He loved that sticker. Alright, where are we going? Because I think we have time for maybe one more mission. We got a Marshall Johnson mission, so we'll go... Actually, we're going to go hit the gunsmith real fast, and then Marshall Johnson.
Let's go!
Enough out yet. That's the wrong button. I keep hitting Red Dead 2, but let's make it a baller mission then. Different game. Ballers were GTA San Andreas were the ballers. Or was that 3? But yeah, no, it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one. But I need a little bit more firepower in my life. Really? Why did it aim? Why though? Alright. We'll just remember where I parked. About to say, is this like a self-serve gun shop? Nope. Nope, didn't want to do that.
Dear sir, hello.
Oh no. So, yesterday when I was playing, before I got higher honor, this was $150, this was $100, and this was $130 something, or maybe this was like 120 something, and this was 150. So like having high honor does help. Because now I just bought all 3 of those for a reasonable price. And do they not have shotgun ammo? Not available. Okay. That was weird. Let me sell all 8 of these horse hides real quick. Make up some money from all of these. 8 horses, 8 horse skins. John's just walking around in his little man satchel with 8 horse skins just on him. Horse has a lot of skin. I actually have a horse skin carpet or a horse skin rug somewhere. I think it might be in my closet somewhere. But we can carry a little bit more ammo. Yeah, that's why you do the high honor. I mean, it's a rug. I don't know if you would see it, because, like, my other option would be, what, hanging it up behind me? Thank you, sir. I have all kinds of things now. But you can swap your weapons around through this menu. I don't know why that... Oh no, not the foot reveal. I want to say it's not that kind of sandal, but, you know. It ain't not that kind of sandal. Oh, right, there was one more thing I wanted to buy. But I need to go to the most racist general store I've ever seen.
Welcome to my establishment.
This is Herbert Moon.
How are you, mister?
You won't find anything Jewish made in this establishment, sir.
Herbert Moon is terrible.
Anything else I can do for you?
I want those 2 items. Which the rabbit's what I think gives you better loot. And the improved campsite refills ammunition for all types of gun if I don't have it. Now, if you excuse me, it sounds like there's a shootout out front that I should probably help with.
All the best.
I think I've missed the shootout. But we have one of the best mechanics in this game.
Scum liquor!
It's the walking into people.
Got enough germs, don't need yours. Ah! Can I help
Sorry,
you with
sir.
something?
Sorry, my bad. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. Excuse me there, buddy. Excuse me. I'm just trying to get by you real quick. Pardon. So yeah, that's a fun mechanic in this game. But yeah, no, like the improved campsite is like super useful. You get that fairly early, you're pretty well set for like most things in the game. But
I don't have a clue.
Oh no.
All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to
We've
him.
got the
Find out what he
convergence
knows.
of the Bonnie missions and
Where is
the
she, Marston?
Marshall missions.
Who? Who? My daughter, you fucking scum! Where's Bonnie?
Sir, calm
no, I
you
haven't seen
and
her
your
since after
fucking
the
mustache
fire.
down.
Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
I want to rip it off of him and like hang it on my wall as a trophy.
Even
like it's
better.
so much.
Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
That is the grossest looking human being I can
know,
imagine.
Part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her
Like-
a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better.
That man looks disgusting.
I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do.
I mean,
Let's not
I
waste
get
each
it,
other's
but
time pretending
it's funny.
otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity.
No, sir, this is Armadillo.
Before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy? Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself.
Sure.
You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
It's a weird way to end that conversation.
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
I'll teach you some respect for the law.
I do notice that there's a lot of things where somebody will say something real
Hurry up,
fucked
boy.
up,
Let's go.
and then
Quick as you
still
can,
have
deputy.
like the
Make sure
weirdly
he's tied
polite
on
like
good.
exit where just like,
Stay with me, Marshal.
be well.
I won't let anything happen
Like
to
I'm gonna
him, sir.
fucking kill you. Well, be well. It's like, sir, that's not how you. You don't
Come on,
threaten
let's get
and
this
tell
charmer
them to
to
be well.
Tumbleweed.
Do one or the other, not both.
See, this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all.
How
But
is
I already
this
told
John's
you,
fault?
I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds.
That's kind of the measure of things. Like, you've got that right.
Peace and civilization of the West, but they brought
It very
nothing
much
but trouble
is.
and taxes.
This game is full of people where it's like, oh, I'm going to be terrible.
Then make you pay to have
in the most
someone
polite way
investigate
possible.
crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling
It's like this
protected
weird
when
kind
they're
of,
worse off than they were
because
before.
there is a lot of like
Fellas I know don't care about
old-timey
people.
flowery
All they care about is lining their pockets.
Like as rustic and rural as this
Why's this
is,
sorry son of a bitch
there's a
so
good amount
important to them?
Norman Deeks Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a
particularly
glorified
far
errand
later
boy.
on when you deal with another character.
Back for you.
Has a very particular way of talking.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deeks the
bastard.
kind of man who's mean enough to
There are
be
4
second
dudes
in
up there, only
command,
one of
but
you
too
shot.
cowardly
I wouldn't say
and
that's
stupid
filling
to
me
ever
with
be a
lead. I'd
leader.
say
Don't ever
3 of
use
you
that
are
line
terrible
near your
shots.
deputies. You know, for his sake,
And one of you
they
might have
best
just
not
gotten
laid a
lucky.
finger on Miss McFarland.
Also, John Marston's kind of a fucking idiot because he did draw down on a fucking fort. I will not let this go.
Lonely, godforsaken
Gate,
place.
like,
Some people say
this
it's
game
haunted.
opens
It was quite a town back in its day.
with John
Then they
Marston
built the
standing at a
railroad to
fort,
Armadillo
3
and
dudes
went
pointing
clean
rifles
past
at him.
Tumbleweed. That
And
was
him
that.
going,
Pretty
I'm gonna
soon
draw my gun
everybody
up.
had up and left. Now
And
it's
then
just
getting
thieves,
shot. Because
smugglers,
that's
and
what happens
bandits.
when you try to
Scum
draw
like
down
Deke
a
here.
fort.
Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They saved my life.
How would I be
Gave me
taking
food
advantage
and
of
bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
If I was taking advantage
I know
of
you
them, I
helped.
would have,
Just like
only
you
worked
helped
for
me.
them for
But
the
you got your
mustache.
reasons for doing it.
It's no secret
payment
why
would
I'm
be
here,
mustache.
Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williams and his past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubts.
I understand.
I will say one thing that they
business
changed that I don't know if I miss or not is the number of
How is
times
this
a
mess
bird will
supposed to
hit you
turn
while
out?
you're riding your
Sending an
horse.
outlaw to do the work
In
of a
2,
lawman.
almost
That's
constantly.
madness.
Ain't much difference
Like every
between
time
the
you
two,
ride
as far
in
as
a
I can
considerable
tell.
distance,
There
a
have to
horse
be
will-
rules,
or a,
Marston.
your
Even
horse
you must
or
understand
will
that.
get hit by a bird.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much
In
use
this
if
game,
people don't
never
understand
happens.
why. Like my son, if I tell him
Go
not
back
to do
and do it.
something, he'll do it anyway, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. You look
The
at
birds are
Deke
back
here.
from extinction.
Man has worked hard at civilization. Your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. From what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
There's a lot
Criminals
of
are
really
like weeds,
weird, like,
Marston.
pseudo
Quick as you stomp
philosophy.
one out, another one sprouts up in its place. It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
Like Marshall,
My boys know
the
how
Marshall
to
saying
behave.
how like, then you kill them and goes, oh I don't hunt in this game because it's kind of pointless unless you want money. Like if you need money for stuff, yeah, hunting's a good way to do it. In the second one, it's like, yeah, no, I'm constantly killing animals because I have to like eat.
Tumbleweeds across the
And
bridge.
like, I need to craft things. But this one, like, I rarely actually, like, kill animals unless I need to. I haven't encountered a need to kill an animal yet in this run.
John.
But they happen.
You'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town.
Things like grizzlies.
Keep your eyes
or
open.
cougars.
Sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Lead Deke into town. We'll be right behind you.
You don't really have a walk when you have
I'm
your
sure
gun
it's
drawn.
been nice for the boys to have
Drawn?
a boar to
Drawn.
play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucking so
I see this dude peeking out up
Why
top.
don't you save some of that breath for breathing?
Howdy, Sylvan.
What are you waiting
Welcome
for?
back. How was your
Tommy
food and
Miller's-
whatnot?
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
Well, this is gonna end poorly for you. I said poorly. No food, just whiskey and cigarettes. Ah. I understand. Was it good whiskey at least?
Where is she, you
Or like some old
bastard?
rock gut?
Let her go, or I'll kill every last one of you.
I mean, I'm gonna kill every last one of them anyway. Oh no, she's hanging. Nah, I should probably deal with that.
Don't you lay a finger on her! You think you...
I can do it. Come on. Just nudge over a little bit. Yes. I love that. Like, I actually don't know that one. So I guess my question still stands. Is it weird or like a No, John. Uncover, John. You're dying. Okay, excellent. Ooh. Dylan drinking the good stuff tonight. I mean, if you got it, hell yeah. Actually, today's like National Whiskey Sour Day, I think, or something like that. And I actually was considering making myself a whiskey sour, but I didn't like want to go through the trouble of like doing the dishes to do it. Like, it was the most lazy like way to avoid it I could have had, but says there. Oh, he's probably up there. I actually have a great I make a great whiskey sour. Like I'm real proud of my whiskey sour. I'll be over there in a minute, Bonnie. Just robbing people on my way. Damn it, it made me... I had more people to rob.
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston.
No? I mean, to each their own. Like, that's fair. I love a good
What the
cocktail.
hell took you so long?
I like that you can do something complex.
You weren't exactly
with it,
helping
or,
me.
You know.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming.
I mean, fair. It's a
Come on.
subjective thing. Like, there's no, like, right or wrong. It's like, I heard it from the whiskey tribe, but, like, their thing of, like, what's the best whiskey? Your favorite. Like, I thought I wasn't going to be allowed to free roam in here.
Mister.
We're gonna do some parkour, get us a little bit more loot. So this is the town of Tumbleweed. It's seen better days. But we have completed the Bonnie missions. I think if you like it, it's good. Yeah. Like, that's kind of like, not to mention, it's like, I'm far too old and, like, surly for, like, all of these, like, well, you have to drink, you know, this 12-year neat. Like, no, if I want to put a little bit of water in it to cut down the, like, harshness of it, so I don't get heartburn for the next 3 days, I'm gonna do it. Or because I want to taste more of the notes in it. Blended is better than single malt. So I actually do have a good reason why I think blended is just fine. I wouldn't say better, because I think, once again, that's a big old subjective comment. blended is just fine because I think with blending... Well, no. Hear me out on this. With blending, you get to pick your flavor profile of it more. You get to decide what notes and how strong and, you know, where things show up and how. Like, you get more control over a blended scotch or whiskey or bourbon or what have you. Whereas with single malt, it's kind of like, well, if you didn't get the distillation process exactly right, you're kind of just, you got what you got. So like I said, like, I can understand why a single malt would be particularly good, but that is relying on, like, a very specific thing. And you're generally going to get less individual things to control. Can't even buy a sandwich and way too many decisions to make. That's fair. Totally fair. Like I said, I'll never tell anybody they're wrong for enjoying something. You know? Because that's stupid. But, like, I'm a big fan of, like, understanding the whys of things. Alright, I think I've looted about all the good stuff from here. Well, there's this big, creepy, haunted-ass looking house up here. But, we're coming up on about 2 hours now. So, I think that'll do it. Put a shot in that bucket, just for good measure. Oh, the sky in this looks phenomenal. Where the fuck's the moon? Oh, there it is. Yeah, look, Zagwu. I don't believe in ghosts. But if I had to pick where they live, it looks like that. Actually, we're going to go explore this haunted house real quick. I don't think there's anything really in it, though. The moon does look really nice. But yeah. I don't believe in ghosts, but this is where they fucking live. Like, there's a creepy-ass house. I cannot play the piano, though. Actually, no, we're not going to explore it, because I know we explored it in another mission. But, I think we're going to hit up... Oh, God damn it, Rockstar. We're going to whistle for a horse and ride out of town. Because I forgot I can't set up a camp in town. And then we're going to... There's a stranger. You cannot be a squatter. I mean... Not with that attitude. Like... Isn't everybody kind of a squatter at a certain point in their life? Like, at some point in your life, everybody's kind of a squatter. I also like how the game doesn't make you stop to break out your camp, so you can be full sprint on your horse. Look, now we have a nice little tent, some cans, and a bottle. I got you. I got you. Yes, I would like to save. But I would like to thank y'all for following. Thank y'all for hanging out. And thank y'all for being here. I once again want to thank a dino and a whale for the... I thought that would get y'all. I want to thank Dino and a whale. I always want to put the A at the whale. A dino and whale, for the 4th time, for their raid, and I appreciate everyone hanging out. I want to thank Deck Jr. I don't know if it's pronounced Deck or like if it's just short for December or what have you, but tell me if I'm butchering it. For gifting a sub. Once again, the salute. Which, oh, by the way, Zagbu. Thank you for the sub, Jagboo. I gotta figure out something more impressive than that. That needs to be fixed. I got the HDMI splitter in, so I'll be able to test that soon. See if I can't figure that out. But once again, thank you for the thank you for 2 months. Yeah, it shipped pretty quickly. Thank you once again, you and Mini-Wheat, for suggesting that one. But still haven't gotten around. Well, hopefully this weekend I'm going to mount that TV up here. So I'm going to run it through with that. And I should be able to test it. Once again, I'm going to slide out of the way a little bit here. I literally have a 50-inch TV just showing behind me, up against the wall, and the mounting brackets for it over here in a box to hook it up. So hopefully I'll be able to take care of that this weekend. I brought the stud finder up from the toolbox. It's just behind me facing the wall too, because I'm like, I don't know. My base case is making sure it won't fall over. That's the best I got. But, once again, I want to... I was wondering how long before somebody would redeem that Arthur clip. That's a good one. That's smooth as silk there, Sylvan. Smooth as a fine bourbon. I was wondering, though, how long before somebody would notice I added new sound clips. He is. Sylvan does a great job with those. It's that wonderful, genuine personality he's got. He's just right there. It's great. But, John, I'm trying to talk. But, once again, though, thank everyone for being here. Thank you, my lurkers. Thank you for my, thank you to the... Take two. Thank you to the subscribers. Thank you for followers. You're all wonderful. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you all Sunday with a random game that isn't cowboy themed. Because this is not a summer outfit. This is not a summer fit. So I am literally sweating. It also looks like it's 1,000,000 degrees in my room because I have a yellow light and a red light going. So, like, I expect a summer fit on Wednesday. It's just going to be, I almost spoiled something I plan to do in the future. When I do Resident Evil 3, I'm trying so hard to find a blue tube top in my size. Exactly. That's what I was aiming for. That low sun kind of yellow and red. There was thought put into my lighting again. I'm sorry. But I'm looking for a tube top so that when I play Resident Evil 3 I can cosplay as Jill. Of course that would be horrific for everybody. Thank you. Thank you for the compliments on my lighting, y'all. I really appreciate that. I literally have like packs of gels here for it. Ooh, is Dapper still going actually? Because if Dapper's still on, we might actually raid him. Usually nobody's on when I'm done. Ooh, Dapper is still on. So we're going to raid. Oh my god, keyboard. So I don't know why, but like, whenever OBS... Is that my raid command? Yes, okay. So there's the non-subbed raid messes. And here is the subbed raid messes. So go ahead, ignore that exactly. I can't figure out how to make a command for Stream Elements for the actual, like, raid, or the actual, sub-raid messes, unfortunately. But we're going to pop in on Dapper. But thank you all for coming. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. And I will see y'all later. We're going to start up with Dapper. Hopefully he's not, like, getting ready to hop off now. That would be embarrassing. Good night. Thank you all for coming. Take it easy, Zagboo. Bye, everyone.
And speaking of Ralph, there he is with the raid. Hey, it is a Ralph raid. We got Zagboo here coming in with the raid as well. That is awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Ralph, for the raid. Thank you. Thank you for coming in here. It's always good to have you in here. Good to see you around. And everybody that came with Ralph on the raid, happy to see you here.